You've been hearing about Postinor 2, Postinor 2, Postinor 2, Postinor. Like every day we keep hearing about this particular drugs, Postinor 2. So today I'm going to be discussing everything you need to know about Postinor 2. I'm going to be giving you 10 facts about Postinor 2. Good day everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Miss Mary, popularly known as Nurse with the Difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for students. Today I'm going to be sharing with us 10 facts about Postinor 2. I mean facts about Postinor 2. But before we go into details in today's discussion, if you are new on our YouTube channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification button so you don't miss out. Let's go there. Welcome back. Like I earlier said, today I'm going to be sharing with us 10 facts about Postinor 2. The first one I have here is Postinor 2 or Postinor 1 is not an abortion drugs. Most people feel that Postinor 2 is a drug you take when you are pregnant. It helps to remove the pregnancy. It helps to terminate pregnancy. No. Postinor 2 prevents pregnancy. When you take Postinor 2, pregnancy has not occurred. Postinor 2 do what? Postinor 2 helps to prevent pregnancy. It doesn't help to terminate pregnancy. It helps to prevent fertilization of the egg. So it is not what? It is not an abortion drugs. Rather, it's a prevention of conception or prevention of pregnancy drugs. So the second fact I have is it is an emergency drugs. It's not a drugs you take regularly every day or anytime you have sexual intercourse. It is an emergency drugs. You take it when situations warrant it. Not every time you have sex, you take Postinor 2. It is taken as what? It is taken as an emergency drugs. And it should be taken within 3 days, that is 72 hours. So the earlier you take it, the earlier it helps you prevent pregnancy. If you take it within a day, within 2 days, the earlier, immediately you take it after sex, it's more effective during that period than 3 days after taking it. Remember, it is an emergency contraceptive. Then the third fact is take it as early as possible. I think I gave you a clue about the fact that it was an an emergency contraceptive. So you take it as soon as possible, like within 72 hours, immediately after sex. You take it. You take the first one. So it is taken what? As early as possible. The earlier you take it, the percentage chance of preventing pregnancy from occurring. Then the other is wrong self-prescription. Most people just go to the pharmacy, get the Postinor and take it. For those that there are 2 tablets inside, there's a prescription following it. So you have to take it following the manufacturer's prescription. Most times they'll tell you take one immediately after sex and the next tablet 12 hours after sex. But most people, they just buy the Postinor 2 and take the 2 tablets once. So you have to avoid what? Wrong self-prescription. Then the other one I have is side effects. Like every other medication, Postinor has its own side effects, like mild headache, nausea and vomiting. Those are side effects that are associated with Postinor. The other one, dangerous. Postinor 2 can be very dangerous, especially for those that don't know their health condition. So when you are diabetes, when you have a major disease, so you have to check to know who you are, to know what is wrong with you. You don't just go about taking Postinor when you know you have an underlying disease condition that are likely going to interfere with the effect of Postinor. Then another is it is highly effective. Research has showed that 85% effectiveness. That Postinor 2 is what? 85% effective when taken rightly. So it is what? It is highly effective. Then the other one I have is you have to take note of fake drugs. There are a lot of fake drugs in the market. So don't go and get the fake one and complain of, oh, there's a lot of side effects attached to Postinor 2. Always check the pack. Always check the prescription. Always check everything about that drugs. If there's a way you can check the authenticity of that particular medication by sending a code or something, do that as soon as possible when you get the drugs. Then the other one I have is it does not cause barrenness. Yes, there's a lot of rumor, a lot of that Postinor 2 cause barrenness. If it is used appropriately, if it is used very well, Postinor 2 or Postinor 1 does not cause barrenness. It doesn't make a woman barren. It doesn't make a woman unable to give birth to children, except it's used wrongly and it developed to some various complications that now result in issues with the female reproductive system. But generally, when used effectively well, it does not cause barrenness. Then also, Postinor is not to be taken casually. Most people, they just take it casually anytime they have sex. Postinor 2 or Postinor 1 is an emergency contraceptive. It's usually taken in cases of rape. When someone is raped, when there's a burst condom or something, that is the cases you take Postinor 2. It's not where you just, anytime I have sex, I take it. Anytime I have sex, I take it. No, it is taking what? It is taken as an emergency contraceptive. As the name implies, emergency. They were having sex, they didn't know what happened, the cordial rupture, so they have to get Postinor 2. Or there's a rape case and you are not sure if the rape or the rapist actually poured into the lady or something came up, an unprepared sex, you can actually take what? Postinor. So it's not to be used casually. If you use it, it's advisable you use it you use it once in a month, not more than once in a month. But these days, Postinor has become paracetamol for everybody. So these are the 10 facts I had to share with you about Postinor 2. I'll go over it again. The first one, it is not an abortion drug. The second fact, it is an emergency drug. The third one, take as early as possible. The fourth one, wrong self-prescription. Make sure you follow the prescription on the flyer. The fourth one, it has side effects like every other medication. The fifth, it is dangerous. If you have underlying health conditions, then it is highly effective. Research has proved that Postinor is highly effective in the prevention of pregnancy. Then fake drugs, they are fake drugs. Definitely in Nigeria, in everywhere you go, they are fake drugs. But you have to be conscious. You have to check properly before taking it. Then also, Postinor does not cause barrenness. And the last one, not to be taken casually. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching our video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For those nursing students that have not registered for our classes in Telegram, seriously, you are missing a lot. All you have to do is to send a message to the WhatsApp number showing on your screen to register for our classes on Telegram. With that, you have access to all our voice notes. You have access to all our classes, cardiovascular, respiratory, digestive. And also, when you register for our class, you are able to tell us to make videos for you based on your questions. Thank you very much and do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.